Hello, good afternoon, good evening, good morning, depending on the time where you are, where you have joined. Well, 2027 is the year to end the reign of terror, the reign of these scavengers, these evil cabals. Thank you for joining. I want to know where you have joined me from. We just have less than an hour just for a quick chat. I want to keep in touch with you guys out there. We need to see change in our nation. So let me know where you're watching from. Thank you for joining. This is your friend, Dr. Haruna Goro. Please go ahead and share this to as many people as you can. If you're watching me on YouTube, please subscribe to my channel and also like it and share it. And if you're watching me on Facebook, go ahead and follow me and also like it and share it. Thank you, everyone, for joining. This is not supposed to be a very long one. What are you guys picking? What are the vibes? I watched Peter Obi on Arise TV. I was so inspired. If I've ever believed that Peter Obi has what it takes to take Nigeria to the next level, to his destination, God ordained destiny, I am very convinced that Peter Obi is the man. And so let me know your take. Let me know your take. What's the vibe over the weekend? What's happening? What are you picking up? We know that with most of the governors jumping ship to the APC, as I said the other day, it's a gathering, it's a convergence for the sinking of the Titanic. Thank God we are picking up who these people are. And so their judgment is coming. We must, in the coming election, 2027, it feels like it's far, like it's a long time to go. But to me, I think the way we need to, our effort should be as if it's tomorrow. We all need to start strategizing. Let's not wait for Peter Obi. Let's not wait for the whole Labour Party thing to be sorted out. My gut feeling is that I don't think that Peter Obi will eventually stand on the platform or the ticket of Labour Party, except if a miracle happens. The Labour Party get their act together, and it's got to be just in the next few months. If not, they may not have enough time to put things in place to prepare for 2027. So it looks as if the signs, they're all pointing towards this coalition. And we are calling, a lot of people have been asking Atiku to just stop kind of disrupting the whole process. Imagine that there's no Atiku in the race, and it's just got to be Peter Obi facing Agbado Master and some of those other small parties that are actually irrelevant. I don't even know why they're there. They should have just come and team up with Obi. True justice demands that Nigerians, if we believe in true democracy and we believe that we're one nation, this is the time to give the Southeast a chance. If we truly say that reconciliation has taken place, this is the time that we need to allow the Southeast, especially the Igbos, because the war was so-called Nigeria against the Igbos. And we said, we are now one nation. So if we're one nation, let's show it. I don't know what your take is. This whole thing that this divide and rule must come to an end. And only Nigerians can say, these cabals, these scavengers, these wicked politicians will not keep dividing us while they are the ones robbing us, eating the money. Because you can see the way even the opposition, people that were elected, even on the platform of Labour Party, they have jumped ship now. And that's why the Nigerian constitution needs to change. And I know that when Peter Obi comes, I am very confident that something is going to happen. The Nigerian, they will push towards seeing the change of the Nigerian constitution. And then the true electoral reform will take place. Because you know Peter Obi is a man of integrity, is a person that understands the rule of law. And so that's what I am expecting to happen. And I'm very excited with what is happening where I come from, the north of Nigeria. Because sometimes what happens in the north, when the north stand against somebody, it's very difficult for this person to make it. But now, the northerners, we are very, very tired. Our people are dying, very hungry. The Muslim ticket did not work, and it's not working, and it will not work. The same, what is his name? El Rufai that pushed for the Muslim ticket. Is he not against Tinubu today? Just wait and see. You know what El Rufai is doing, and I'm so thankful. It's to him, it's not about the change or transformation in Nigeria. It's almost like a game of revenge against Tinubu, whom he worked so hard, tirelessly, to ensure that Tinubu became president, and that didn't happen. So it angered him. So now that's why he really wants to see change. And that his anger may work to the advantage of Nigerians. I'm not, I'm the last person to say I support El Rufai, because you know who El Rufai is. However, do you know sometimes God can use your enemy to your advantage? So we need to be open-minded. Only God knows what will happen with what El Rufai is doing. So I'm expecting to see a lot of changes. And El Rufai is playing a part. So I don't know what you say. Within the few minutes, because as I said, it's not going to be a very long broadcast. Maybe in the next 30 minutes, we are done. And if you're there and you know you have been pushing to see transformation in Nigeria, because I didn't want us to go into Sunday without my coming online and just having a chat with you, because I want to see the end of these political scavengers, because they are ganging up against Nigeria. They don't have our interests at heart at all. All they are out there to do is to steal, to rob, destroy Nigeria. Now they are turning Christian choruses and that people sing to God, sing to Jesus, and they're now singing it and putting in Tinubu's name. They will not continue. So I want to know if you want to join. I've just shared what is it? I've shared the link. You want to join the studio just to lend your voice to the few people that are online. Let's share. And thank all those of you that are already in the comment section. I appreciate you. Thank you for joining. I know I didn't notify you that I was coming online. Sometimes this is what I'm going to do. We have to utilize every opportunity we get. Let me see who is here online. Felix, Kene, thank you for joining. And where are you joining from? Oh, Abuja, thank you. Iyamu, thank you from Netherlands. Thank you for joining. Justine, where is Justine joining from? Justin didn't say, but thank you. Your votes won't ever count until that name, Nigeria, is destroyed. That's what Justice is saying. But you are Justice. Your name is Justice. So Tell us how we can destroy that name and rebuild, so we found ourselves there. So we have to still be optimistic and ask ourselves, what can we do? Because justice, one thing a lot of people are realizing is that even if something is wrong, the system is wrong, with a change of visionary, true leadership, a person that's not there for their own personal agenda, it's just one leader coming with a different vision, different heart that can just change things overnight. I'm telling you, everything, as it is said, rises and falls on leadership. So that's my take on that. So thank you, Bartholomew, for joining from Lagos. Let's see, Emma Heavenson, and he says, Mr. Peter Obi is coming. Yes, I agree with you, brother. For me, Igboke, it says, Heavenson, who is going to announce Peter Obi, INEC or you? Well, I know, listen, INEC, they are not God. INEC, we've seen changes before. So I believe that it's still possible for us to have the same INEC. Even though they will not want to do it, they're bought or whatever, but it is us Nigerians that can stand to make sure that this thing happens. Because listen, citizens are more powerful than politicians. That's when they know their rights. I know somebody will quickly say, no, but the government, they've got the security apparatus, they will use it against the people. But other nations, they've had that before, and yet the people took over power. So we must not be speaking negative. The moment you become, negative in your mind, and you just say, forget this Nigerian issue. And some of the people that make such comments, they are abroad. They are not in Nigeria. So imagine where you are abroad because of the situation in Nigeria. If their citizens just give up and there's no rule of rule of law, everything is just lawless, then very soon that place you are in, you will not want to stay there. You even say home is better. So please let me know, those of you that are in the next 20-something minutes, you want to join this discussion on the way forward. I still believe. There was a time I was almost giving up, but my hope is alive again. I'm very excited. I still believe that the ball is in our court, that the knife, the spoon, and everything for this food we are cooking and preparing for a new Nigeria is in our hands. You and I can change Nigeria. I'm telling you. Let's not just, what these people want is for all of us to just throw in the carpet, throw in the towel and say, this Nigeria is gone, it's bad. It can never change. And they want us to get to that moment so that we just give up, and then they will perpetuate whatever evil they are doing. Please, Emma Heavenson, please, you need to switch on your camera. I need to know who's here.
Hey, Doc.
Please, I need to see your camera. Switch on your camera, please. I want to be sure it's not some Agbado guy. Afami, thank you for joining. Emma, are you there? Okay. Please, you want to join this brief discussion? What do you suggest? What should Nigerians do to ensure that the mandate is not stolen? But as far as the Peter Obi being the preferred candidate of Nigerians, I'm not talking just about Southeast now. I'm talking about in the North. You need to come to the North and see how people are saying, In fact, what they are saying is that they wish they didn't know before, they were deceived that this Inyamiri is coming for Biafra. That's what they're indoctrinating people in the north about. And so some of them were not sure about Peter Obi, even though Peter Obi still got 25%, and in many places, even more than 25% in the north. But this time around, if the election were to be conducted today, free, fair, and credible, and the election result is being transmitted live, which is what we must demand in 2027. Not telling one returning officer coming with some fake backdoor result, but whatever is happening, we should watch it, because we are in the 21st, getting to 22nd century. Things are different. It's not like those days carrying boxes around. That should just be so that we can have a paper trail to fall back to. But with technology, we should see it real time. And it will be difficult for INEC to read. How do you read something that is live? Like now I'm talking to you, you can see these things scrolling, then somebody goes to try and read it out. How do you read out? So that's why people must stand now to call for this electoral reform. They must sign it. The people that are in the House of Rep and the ones that are in the Senate, we must insist that if they don't have something to hide, if they don't have a sinister, evil agenda they are planning, they need to sign the electoral reform now. That way, we will be sure that we already have Peter Obi as president. I can tell you, so that our efforts will not be wasted again. Don't wait for the day of election to do what I'm asking us to do. This is the time. On your social media platform, start discussing, start talking about it. Start calling the Senate, calling the House of Rep, calling everyone, and tell Nigerians, sensitize Nigerians. Let them know what's going on, because some are just waiting for 2027. Do you know it's against the law? It's even criminal for somebody to start putting up posters of campaign now, of somebody trying to advertise or promote who is standing or who is going to be president in 2027. But you see, they're already having billboards and posters, having Tinubu's face there for 2027 already now. And so that's why we need to speak. Bloggers need to talk. Use your social media platform and talk. Musicians, sing it. Talk show hosts, discuss it. People that are involved in I mean, it doesn't matter. Use every possible means you can to call for an electoral reform. We need to do it. And this is the time to do it. Yeah. The Taiwo said, we people are dreamers. Yes, it takes dreamers to birth a new nation. You have to dream it. We have to dream it. This time around, Taiwo, it's not about the party. It has to be about Nigerians. Taiwo will say nothing to stop it. When Tinubu wins 2020, you will allege rigging. So, Taiwo, I know people like you, it doesn't matter, even when the ship is sinking, people are dying, the dead bodies, you will just say it's AI that arranged it. Because there are people that are benefiting. You know, every failed system, defenders of a failed system, is because they are beneficiaries. They are benefiting from the failed system while others are dying. People, come and see what's happening in the north. It dying, taking over entire towns, cities, villages. And Abuja right now is surrounded with IDP camps. And the president doesn't go there. It's Peter Obi that's going there. And small time, they say he's going for a working visit. How many times have you seen the president of another nation come to Nigeria? Then when we are talking here, some people that bring tribalistic bigots will come in here and be trying to talk about Tinubu. What has Tinubu done for Nigerians? How can people be so evil and wicked? Anybody that's defending Tinubu, they need to have their brains examined. People are suffering. If you are not suffering because you're benefiting from it, or you have exalted tribalism over, listen, anybody that's Yoruba here, and I know I don't want to make it like it's everybody, and I know there are people like Dele Faro to me that are standing, even though it's Yoruba. And did you know that Yoruba, the stronghold, the city or the state that holds a lot of Yorubas is Lagos State? Didn't Peter Obi win there? So it just actually is a few of you that are bigots. So I won't throw it on all the Yoruba nation, because I'm even married to a Yoruba lady from Ilaro. You say, which kind of northerner are you? I am a Nigerian. That's why I could marry the time I was serving in Lagos. After I finished from Ahmadu Bello University, my vice chancellor was Professor Ango Abdullahi. So we know what we are talking about. We are talking about Nigeria. We're not talking about tribe. Please let me know if you want to join this brief discussion. But I'm telling you, we Northerners, we are working behind the scenes. We are tired. Our own brothers have been there. Yorubas have been there. And then we also had Jonathan from South. The only region that Nigerians have refused to give a chance are the Igbos. What have they done against us? Which kind of evil is this? Then small time, then we'll come and be singing that we are one nation. That Tinubu went and changed the national anthem to the old one. But is he living the words that are in that national anthem? No. He's not. They use us to hit our heads against each other with the divide and rule. They are the ones that are enjoying. And some of the people that will come here on other platforms and be defending them there, go and see, check your parents, check your brothers and your sisters. They are suffering because of this so-called evil Agbado master. They know nothing but theft. See how they've gathered there as so-called lawmakers. Those are lawbreakers, not lawmakers. See how they're all decamping. In other nations, they don't allow that. If you get elected on the platform of a party, they know why they elected you. You must go there to serve their interests. You can't be jumping ship because you are being promised. They are thinking that Tinubu will make it in 2027, so they are now all ganging up and preparing so that because they know it's not about election, it's about collective by force. Steal it, use INEC, but 2027, INEC will not succeed. I'm telling you. And the way we will stop it is when us Nigerians stand. So you want to join me before we end the broadcast? Let me see. Join. I already put the, you will see it. If you're watching on Facebook, on YouTube, I'll put the stream link in case you want to join. Join me, let's just talk. What do you see? We Northerners, we are tired. Our people are dying every day. If you from the Southwest, you're not losing people like us in the North, we are losing. Even this idea of Muslim ticket was sold to us in the North that we will benefit. We are not benefiting. Tinubu and his group of rogues, thieves, they're the ones benefiting. And anybody that's commenting here in support of Tinubu they are among the enemies of Nigeria. I'm telling you. But whether they like it or not, that day is coming, and soon that Nigerians will be free from the witchcraft of these evil connivers. And this is the time. So let me see. Anybody you want to join, just use the link and come on. Let's just say a few views before we conclude, because as I said, I don't want to make this a long one. Okay. But I'm telling you, I was so inspired and excited when I heard Peter Obi talking on Arise TV. You know, the other day we had a discussion and Dr. Moore revealed some things, and more things are coming. Some are asking, will Peter Obi stand on the platform of Labour? This movement has gone past a party, I'm telling you. It's a movement of Nigerians. And I want to challenge every obedient and every person in Nigeria that wants to see the birth of a new nation. Don't wait for anybody to tell you what to do. You know what you're going through. You are tired of this suffering. You're tired of the nation being captured. You're tired of this state capture. And you want to see change. Only you can bring about that change. Don't wait for any other person. You have seen now that politicians are there for themselves. They will only go in there for themselves. So it's struggle for personal survival. It's the survival of the fittest. The one that decides enough is enough. Do you know South Africa could not, they didn't gain their freedom until they say enough is enough. Martin Luther said enough is enough. Rosa Parks, 1955 in Montgomery, Alabama, she decided, I am not going to sit at the back of the bus. Not anymore. I paid the same amount. I'm staying where I want. And from that time, when she stood her ground, it was changed. We can change the state of affairs of Nigeria as long as we all stand together and decide and say enough is enough. This is the hour, this is the time. Charles is asking, the question is not about a new electoral act. After all, the 2022 electoral act was just fine. The big question is, what happened on the day of election? What if they redesign the electoral act and still jettison it on the day of the election, just as they created technical glitch? Yes, it's true. What you're saying is true. But then, you know, my thing is this. Technical glitch was because Nigerians allowed it. We are the only one that can stand. Can you imagine on that day, if we all decided that we are not taking this? The moment we saw them announce, we saw that it's obvious that Peter Obi is winning, and then they suddenly come and say it's technical glitch. Immediately, from north to south, east to west, all Nigerians, doesn't matter your religion, your tribe, your gender, that we all get up on the street and, in fact, go to all the INEC offices and occupy and take over. The citizens are more. How many policemen do we have in Nigeria? Even the police, they are tired. They are on our side. But because Nigerians are afraid to stand, that's why they appear to be also not doing anything so they don't lose their job. So we are the ones that will say no on that day. Do you know, as Dr. Moore said the other night, that by 12 o'clock, let me say later by 3 p.m. on election day, Peter Obi will already have won. But that is if we Nigerians decide to stand. But if we cowered in our houses and we're just talking on social media, some people even drinking or go on that day, or some decide to stay away. That's what they want. Voter apathy from the ones that have been disadvantaged all this while. They want us to stay away. We must have a mechanism, we must have strategies that it will be fire for anybody that is a ballot box snatcher. But in fact, what we are calling upon is that we don't even need to bother so much about ballot box. Let the thing be live. It is a public thing. We are electing a leader, our leaders. Why can't they broadcast it live? That should be what we should be advocating. Use your social media space to be Let's raise up discussions on that. Don't leave it to activists. This time around, everybody must sign in as an activist. Because when we leave only them Aishas, the Madmo, and them Tunde, and Dele Faro Tomi, the Harunas, and we leave only them to do it, they will single those few people, DSS or whatever they will use, and then put them behind bars. That's what they are good at doing. But imagine if everybody stands up. You stand up. I stand up. We all stand up. I'm telling you, they will not succeed. They are perpetuating this evil because we have allowed them. So we can say no. We can say no. So we are able to bring transformation. We are able to bring change. Emma, please, can you switch on your video so I can bring you on stage to hear what you have to say? Bring you, because all I just see is a logo. I'm not seeing you. I need to see you. I need to know it's a real man. And it's, even if you're a real man, I want to be sure it's not some Agbado gang trying to infiltrate this space. Just switch on your video, Ima. Any other person that wants to come on, please, let's see. You want to join me in this brief discussion? I can give another 15, 20 minutes to see if we can conclude. But thank you very much for joining. I've never been this optimistic. I'm very excited. You know, I just kind of felt very sweet inside me, and I felt, you know what, go ahead and talk to the people. Let them know how you feel about what's coming in the future. Okay. Who else is there? Who is there? Well, we thank God, we thank God. Who else is there? Anybody want to join the discussion? Discussions are going on with the coalition. Some people are wondering, will Peter Obi be standing on the platform of Labour Party, or will he be with PDP or SDP, or which party? You see, right now, I don't think the discussion should be so much about party, because it's very obvious that political parties have been the problem of Nigeria. That's why we need visionary leadership. We just need leaders with a vision. I was listening to Peter Obi on Arise when they asked him that, okay, people are saying if he can't fix a political party, how will he fix Nigeria? And Peter Obi said something very, very profound. He said, he said he's actually not the one directly in charge of the party. You people remember he joined because of what they did to him in PDP. And so, and then he actually said that the party has been captured by the state. Do you know the confusion you are seeing in a Labour Party is APC sponsored? Apapa was sponsored by APC. And he was like a hibernator. It's like came in there to destroy, like fifth column. Set him, confuse them so they never focus. And that's what they are doing. I mean, even if you doubted this before, shouldn't you now see that this decamping is not normal? It is this everybody living something. I mean, to hear an entire House of Assembly just decamping, to even hear the very thought of Fubara now wanting to decamp, it tells you, I mean, the weakness of PDP in the way they handled the weakest situation from before Tinubu came in. It already showed that PDP is gone. I'm telling you, it will take a miracle to revive it. So instead of going back to sing the old songs of PDP, we should look for something new, something transformational. And so far, the voice of transformation that Nigerians are talking about is Peter Obi. Okay, let me see. Akena Okpara has a question. Let me see where you ask your question. Okay. He said, Peter Obi has massive support from suffering masses and he will win landslide in any free, fair election if conducted today. But we know they will write the results the way they did in 2023 and nothing happened. I am a factual person, so I ask, how can we force electoral reform through? Remember, APC will not do it without massive force from the people. How can we counter voter suppression? Be sure that it will be worse the next election if nothing serious and concrete is done to stop it. Yeah, this what I'm saying. My thing is that the people are the ones that have the power, not INEC. Not even the police, not even the army. The power of the people. I'm telling you, Nigerians, when they say we are tired, people are already dying, so why be afraid of that death? Come and see how dead bodies are littered in villages in the north. Go to Benue and see what's happening. And these politicians don't care. So we are the only ones that can stand up to demand it. So let's say on that election day, Nigerians decide we are standing here. No glitch will be allowed. Let them say it's a glitch. The whole nation should go on uproar because it will be a clear repeat of what happened in 2023. So we are familiar. We are used to the scam. We are used to the trick. So we are not going to be beaten twice and be told it was just a scratch. It was by mistake. They stepped on our toe, caused bleeding, even chopped off the toes. Then they told us, no, it was just, a mistake. They stepped on our toe. But now you've experienced that you want to put the other leg so they can chop it off. And just, you see, anytime we just say INEC is like this, Agbado Master, they are like this, they will just read. Then we have surrendered our power to them. This is exactly how they want us to talk. Believe that we can do nothing, they will still read. But we should know we have the power. We can change things. You have the power. Let's start to engage now. See how they were so scared when the young people came out as obedient. It was a spontaneous move. It was organic. It was not Peter Obi that gathered us. Nigerians went out. They only saw hope of a good leader in Obi. That's why they clamored around it, and then they became Obi, then obedient. So we can do it again, but this time around, we should take it to another level. 10 times what we did 2022 and 2023. These people will not be able to do it. They will surrender midway. All they know is stealing. So if you secure your house so well, you envisage. You're not reactive, but you're proactive. You think ahead. This is why we're talking now, to think ahead, so that we can outsmart them. We know their only trick is rigging, using money, vote buying, bribing people, then waiting for us to go to court. We are not waiting for court before. Peter Obi said he trusted the court. He didn't know the court of those days is not the court of now. So we shouldn't wait to go to court. We will not allow going to court. We will decide it. We will be our own court. How do we do it? Through the vote. And the election result must show for the world to see. And we insist on it. Let's begin now. All this, clamoring around celebrities. The way Nigerians came out especially the young people, to stand, to demand for the release of VDM, Very Dark Man. Imagine if we used that during after 2023 election. People, but that was a spontaneous one. People just came out for VDM. VDM is out now. Are you hearing and even the people like Davido and the rest? They were standing, demanding for VDM to be released. But how many of them do you see standing for electoral reform, putting it in their songs? But they are just about making money while the nation is in fire, is in flame. People are dying of hunger, dying of insecurity. But I know Nigerians' name is on the map all over the world. They are singing and dancing the songs of our celebrities. But they are doing that abroad while the nation is dying, is in flame. So when will we have our musicians start singing this type of things we're talking, electoral reform? Make it part of their lyrics. But you must demand it from them because we are their customers. We are the ones that are making them to shine. If we're not behind them, they will go bankrupt. So this is going forward. Nigerians must take this. All bloggers, this is all they should be talking about. Comedians, this is what they should be talking about. Columnists, writing in newspapers, this is what they should be talking about. Everyone, north to south, east to west. Then the moment Nigerians decide we are tired, the game is over. I'm telling you. Do you know many games are won not because the players are their best, but because the stands where the fans are, they are keeping the flame going. So let's be our own player. Let's play the game and also be the fan ourselves. If not, these wicked people, they are already conniving now against Nigerians. So we are the only ones that can take them on, overpower them. The power of numbers. Don't underestimate it. How many guns are in the hands of the police or the army? Why are you afraid? Why are you afraid, Nigerians? Let's stand and take our nation back. Well, Anthony says, no human government can overpower. I think I need to put this, show this. No human government can overpower a determined people, resilient enough to overcome tribal and religious difference. This is what I have done. I've not allowed the fact that I'm a northerner from Kaduna State to blind my judgment and say, let power come to our people. The time of the Igbo is now. And not just Igbo for the sake of distribution to zones, but because you see how resilient, how, patient, how forbearing are the Igbos. They are almost in every village, whether it's north, south, east, or west, especially in the north. We have Igbos everywhere. Talk about innovation, creativity, survival, ability to survive, hardship, anywhere. If it's other tribes that went through what the Igbos went through, especially my people from the north, the Hausas, the Fulanis, and the others, if we were the ones that were killed, murdered in cold blood because they were agitating, if it was from us in the north, till now we will not have survived. But see, Igbos, immediately they came back. Imagine having an Igbo. I'm not talking about people like the others that are, that are sellout, that have now joined APC. They've joined the wicked people to fight against their own people. They are even against Obi. I'm not talking about such people. I am speaking about Peter Obi, a man that has canvassed the length and the breadth of Nigeria, north to south, east to west. He's not, all the money he's donating, he's not looking for Igbos to give. Most of the people that are benefited from his philanthropic heart have been from the north. So we are waking up now. Somebody says, oh no, but the EMS and the imams will just come and change our mind and twist our mind. No, not in this day. We are in the day when people are, is the day of information. And we know people have cell phones, people are online, and people are reading. And hunger is talking to everybody. Insecurity is affecting everybody. So the time has come that it is the people that are standing and saying enough is enough. So, and this is what I am very, very sure. And I please call on everybody that joined this broadcast or anybody that's watching me on Facebook and on YouTube, please don't surrender. These people want you to surrender. Surrender your right and the right to demand for a new Nigeria and a new government with true leadership where everything is done according to the rule of law. And if we want to see even a change in the constitution, a new constitution, it will only happen when a person that's not selfish but is selfless can be in Aso Rock. And then we elect people with such minds also and put them in the Senate, put them in the House of Rep, make them governors. And that's why some of you that are even online, think about joining politics. Since you're not happy about what is happening, why don't you come in? Aisha is already preparing to run. People like Dr. Moore are preparing to run. We are calling on people like Dele Farotomi to run. And some of the others that are men and women of integrity. Going forward, those are the kind of people we need. I want to say thank you, everyone, for joining. You know, I had said it was going to be a short one, but I just felt let's keep the momentum going. We can't rest or relent. We have to keep doing this until we see our nation free from the hands of these wicked, evil scavengers. Thank you very much. Nobody came on, joined me. Maybe next time, because I had shared the link to join the studio and nobody joined. Let me see in the next maybe 3 to 5 minutes if somebody will join for closing words. Maybe you have been following, but you are stirred up, you are encouraged, and you want to see Nigeria move forward. You want to come online. Just do that quickly before we go off the live stream. Thank you, thank you. Godwin is watching from Canada. Thank you, Godwin. Nigeria shall be free from the hands of these wicked people. Thank you. Oscar, thank you for watching from Los Angeles. We need to see transformation in our nation. God bless you. God bless you. Thank you, everyone. Okay. Anybody wants to use the link and just come in, even if it's 2-3 minutes? If not, I'm about to sign out. Thank you, thank you. So do we call it a day? I remain your brother and your friend, advocating for a new Nigeria. And I'm saying, imagine that day when Peter Obi is sworn in as the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. It will be a new nation. It will be a civilian Ibrahim Traore. Somebody saying, but they will not allow him. Yes, they may not allow him, but we, the people, are the ones to allow him. Okay. God bless you. Thank you. And bye-bye for now.